Let's see. Are we live? Did it work? My kid took my AirPods again. Let's see. It looks like it's booting up. 1 second. Boom, chicka boom. Check, check. What up, what up? Make sure this is locked in, locked and loaded here. Boom. All right, cool. What's up, guys? What we got in here? We got Jay. We got Pickles. Fuck yeah. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's a big day for me, guys. Big day. So, not today. I believe it was Tuesday marked 1 year on the YouTubes. It's fucking crazy. Not that I do much on it, but so it's still going to be a quick one today, right? Like an hour and a half, maybe. But yeah, officially 1 year, which is fucking sweet. And I still want to go over the charts. Okay, I still want to do my normal thing, but today I'm launching my own Discord today. We're launching the Real Talk Trading Discord. We are also going to do a giveaway, but we'll get into that later. Let's just run down some BTC, shall we? Jay, how you doing, brother? So, not today. I believe it was Tuesday marked 1 year on the YouTubes. But
I wanted
we'll
this
get
up
into
here.
that later. Let's just run down some BTC, shall we?
I wanted this bad. I still want this. Market just opened, so we'll see what happens.
How you doing, brother?
But
So, not today. I believe it was Tuesday.
We'll see if we come up or not. But guys, don't forget to smash that like button too. It would help me out big, especially it being 1 year. I would definitely appreciate it. That'd be pretty cool. The 1 year stream. Get a couple likes, a couple comments. Throw them in there. We're going to do BTC rundown per usual. And then we're going to talk about the Discord a little bit. And we're going to do a little giveaway. But we're going to get into that. Right now, let's just dive into Bitcoin per usual. This doesn't change, right? This is still what we're here to do. So, why are you red? Oh, I'm on Binance, that's why. The hell out of here. There's your daddy. All right. Wait, what did I just delete? That can stay. So, 4 week, guys, I mean, shit. Yeah, the Discord stuff, everything, the link and stuff is going to be in the description, guys. I can drop one in the chat here, but I'll do it in a little bit once we get more into it. Looking at the 4 week chart, you know what? Let's look at the 2 month quick. Yeah, I didn't think so. So the 1 month, the 4 week, they do differ. I know, sounds silly, but we're just about extended on this momentum wave. Money flow's still in the green. I mean, it's coming down, but I mean, we can definitely, see this. And, whether we roll over here and put in some nice curvature, come up into some supply to roll over more, or even take the high. I mean, we're not going to know until it happens, right? But that's what this time frame looks like. That's definitely in play. 3 week green dot looking to print. Money flow's looking healthy. This is a bounce zone, right? I'm going to get rid of this. These are. Oops. This is a bounce zone of mine. We're right in it. We are right in it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It does kind of look like it wants to, right? 2 week green dot printed. We have a lot of bearish divergence, right? We do. Now, typically what you'll see happen is, this type of curvature come in, something like this, right? And this will be the retrace for the continuation down. Bitcoin's going to zero. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Who knows? That'd be pretty fucking sweet, though. As long as we're all short, who cares, right? So 2 week, looking like it could bounce, but it's also looking like it could just want to roll right back over. The weekly, do we have it on the 2 week? No, I'm not going to count that. The weekly has bullish divergence, guys. We have bullish divergence, which is huge. We're going to go green for the bullish. Green for the bullish. Right? We're going to go green for the bulls. We have bullish divergence coming in. Let me change this a little bit. Let me put an arrow on this for you. We can do it. Right? This too. We'll do this here too. Right? Lower lows on the candles, higher lows in the momentum waves are putting in some bullish divergence. The way the money flow is starting to look, I mean, I am potentially expecting that move up into the supply, 80,000 upwards of 98, we'll call it. I'm looking. I can't not. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Let's see what it looks like as we get lower. But, the 5-day bullish divergence, the 4-day, I don't think we do have it on the 4-day, though. No, we don't. We don't have the divergence on the 4-day. On the 3-day, I don't think we do here either. Nope. But we do have it baby, barely on the daily, right? We daily, you call this what you want, but, and we have a nice curvature. Money flow starting to come over, but the curvature to the downside is still here, right? And that lines up with this bearish divergence, right? Higher highs, lower highs, curvature coming down. Yeah, the 80K level, I'm telling you, it looks good. Let me get rid of this. Actually, let's pull this over here. Get the fuck out of here. Where we are is interesting. As far as whatever you call this thing, the VWAP, the anchored VWAP. So we can't ignore this, right? We can't ignore the bullish divergence. We can't ignore the bearish divergence. What's going to happen? I don't know. We're in a weird place right now, right? We got some more going on, some Iran BS. What's truly going to happen? Is there a ceasefire? Price is going to pump. Gas price is going to pump. They already are. Or is everything going to get ironed out and, it's going to be great? Or is this ceasefire, all this bullshit going to not stand and then, it's going to be doomsday? Which both scenarios kind of make sense where we are economy globally right now. So we'll have to see. The 12-hour, right? We had bullish divergence that led to this move up. Now, I am long. But we do have an SFP internally. So once again, we have hidden bearish divergence now, right? We have a lower high on the candlesticks. We have a higher high in the momentum waves. So that could be a reset. That could be an oscillator reset, and we could be looking to move down. This SFP, right? This whole scenario, because this is what we have on a little bit lower time frame. Assuming this happens. Excuse me, and then assuming this happens as well. This is this is it, right? We flipped. We had a SFP. We had a bullish break. I can only assume that we're coming for this high. Now, the tricky thing is, this is the high that created this low, and this is the low that got this SFP. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, this is going to be stop number one. This is definitely the safer TP, but like, I really want this to go. I really want it to go. But we'll see. If it pulls back and I get another entry down here, lower time frame, little flip, I'll look to take it. I will look to take it. As of right now, I am not sure. I am not anything right now. What are we looking at? Are we still going down? Oh, I had something like this drawn up. Right. Something like that would be sweet. But let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. So you see it here drawn up right now. Nicey nice. Yeah, we don't have the 2 candle rule on the 8, but we do on the 6, right? And it's kind of the same. We don't have the candle rule here on the 6, but we do on the 5. And we don't over here on the 5, but we do on the 4. And we don't over here. So it's like it's not perfect throughout, but it works for me. I'm not kicking this out of bed. I am not kicking this out of bed. So, I mean, where are we now? What are we hitting our head on? So we got this SFP here. Yes, we do. Of course. You can see it. It's right in our face. We are inside of this Fibonacci money. We do have a fair value gap here, though. Right? We do have a fair value gap here. We came into it a little more, right? Not 50%. Did we come into this 50%? We did. So now we just took 50% of the fair value gap. And the way I'm looking at that is, from this down, and then we came up into here. So I'm taking it from here, and this is the unmitigated fair value gap, in my opinion. Right? Above, we do have an order block of imbalance, but this is what I'm looking at. And we just took 50% of it. Right? That line is the 50 mark. So, interesting. I do like these things that typically get taken more. But it's, if we're talking RIM C, right? Range, initiate, mitigate, continue, then this would make sense. It's okay to do this. But, we still have this curvature, the upward curvature, the bullish curvature on the oscillator. So I can't sleep on it. Let's see what the normal settings would say. Oh, I'm on normal setting. What the? What? Don't you put that hate on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you do it. All right, you see it here, right? So we have lower, and then here's our line. We have higher, and overall we just have curvature, right? That's right there. You see it, right? So it's lining up. It's definitely lining up for some upward movement, which we got, of course. We did get. Listen, this is where it gets dicey, right? We are inside of a range. We are ranging right now. At what point, let's say you see this, you're waiting for the retrace, which is actually a beautiful 786 bounce. You got in there. You need to take some profits here. Okay, you do, because otherwise you're going to sit here and go fucking nuts, guys. You're going to go nuts. You're going to go nuts. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't fucking matter. Because if you got in here, boom, smiley face. Okay, comes up, oh, coming down, oh no, that's okay. Now your stop loss is here, right? At least mine would be. If not, break even, but mine would be here because I'd be okay with getting stopped out in a little bit of profit. But then I see this, and there is a reason to enter here as well. And you get in, and then you take some profits here, right? And you're just, you know, if you have confluence that we're going to go higher based on higher time frame analysis, you can hold some, but you need to take some off at the technical target. There's no reason to go bananas over this stuff. Take some. It's going to feel really good. It's hard because you get greedy, but it feels really good, and it's actually insane. Oh fuck! I didn't even realize we touched that on this time frame. Motherfucker. That's how you're going to see your account grow, guys. That's how you're going to do it consistently. Okay, it's not those big wins, because those big wins come with big losses. You want big wins, but you want small losses, and the way to do that is to reduce your risk, eliminate your risk. When you hit a good point, a good milestone in your trade and your setup and your idea, your plan, taking that profit, moving that stop loss, securing your bag, and preserving your capital. It sounds so simple. It's like, yeah, dumbass. Of course that's what you want to do. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier said than done. And I know you all agree with me, whether you want to admit it or not. That is the case. Like, look at this shit, you motherfucker. I wasn't home for this. I was dropping my daughter off at the in-laws. Let's get rid of this. I don't think this would have played. I wouldn't have played that anyways. I'd have played this because in theory, right? In theory, down, up, yes, this is an internal move, but this technically grabbed the liquidity that forced us to break structure to the downside. So in my brain, that's got enough juice to hold. Yeah, you don't always have to leave a runner either, Pickles. Like you could take it out, right? Like hear me out. Let's say we're looking at this leg, okay, on this particular time frame, right? We came in, and you get in here, dude. It is perfectly acceptable to take it here, perfectly acceptable. And then look, boom, 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 boom. There are entries up here. Whether you get them or not, it's a different story. But then, say we do come down, right? Say we do come down into our zone, right? Well, now you're looking for longs. And if you miss it, you'll get the next one. Sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes it feels like I just can't miss. And then sometimes it's like, I can't fucking hit. I'm swinging and I'm fucking missing. Or they're not even giving me a pitch to swing at. And that's the game. That's the mental fuckery. We got to learn to juggle, right? That's what we need to learn how to juggle. So back to the TA here. Oscillator's still curving up, right? 4 hour, yes, we have bearish divergence, but money flows in the green. And it's kind of conflicting because on the 1 hour, we had the flip, right? We had the flip. If we break this, I'm expecting to come down into here. If I can get like a 5 to 15 minute flip bullish again, I'm taking that trade. And I'm going to be looking to run this high. Because on the higher time frames, let's go back to the 4, money flow still in the green. Sorry for all my mess. But the thought process is this. Right? Order flow objective, guys. It's simple concept. I'm going to ignore this because I know on some higher time frames that this BS did not play. Right? We didn't get our rules met. Here we go. On a higher time frame, this is the 4 hour, right? This is the 4 hour structure. Internally, of course, because externally, we're from A to B. So until we break this high at 79,388 or this low at 59,888, we're internal, right? So you can only play the internal structure on the 4 hour. But if we do something like this and we get an entry here, you're looking along it. Ultimately, 4 hour order block, taking this high up into this higher time frame, this daily and up supply zone, right? We talked about earlier. Looking out for this downward trend line that we have here from the all-time high, right where we are. I don't like that. Let's go up here. Right? Looking for a rejection here. Shaving some off. But you cannot ignore that this particular entry would result in this target, right? Because we can SFP this and then come right back down for some liquidity before continuing up, assuming that's actually the play and that's how it works, right? How many times you guys fucking round trip it because you get overly optimistic? All the fucking time. Getting better at it, but all the fucking time. And that's how you avoid that. That's how you avoid it. Now, this is the 4-hour trade. It may take a while. Guys, you go down on the 15, it's the same shit. All right, here we go. Here's the 15. I'll just move you right here, right? Let's just say this was the trade for me. Boom. It's 3.5 to 1. You take some profits there. Ultimately, you're assuming we're going to come down. So I go back up to the hourly. We have an hourly order block here. I do know that. But we have this demand zone starting here. So you can't ignore that either because we don't have to come all the way down. Right? Let's pull some fibs. Let's see what, yeah, see? Right? Fib starts up here. So for us to come down into here makes sense. We also, and a lot of times these hold, guys, breaker block. We have it. So we have options, right? So maybe you even want to pull this up a little bit. Say, look, you know what? Maybe we do tap the golden pocket. Maybe we don't even get down there, but we'll see how it reacts. But I'd be very happy with this. And if I don't get something I like here on a low time frame, like I'm just going to pull it and then I'm going to reset the engines and wait. And that's what you got to do. Yeah, right. If this breaks, right, this is playing out really nice, guys. This is playing out really nice. Something like that. That's the idea. That's the plan, at least. Whether it plays, different story, but that's the plan. Play to plan. People don't talk about that enough, or at least in the space I'm in. I don't really follow too many other YouTubers. I follow like 2 or 3, but mainly for like entertainment purposes because they're funny. Everybody else is full of shit. Anybody who follows me knows that these people are all full of shit. And some of them you'd be fucking surprised about how full of shit they are and who they are. But anywho's, order flow objective, plan. You need to plan. You don't plan, you're going to lose. And it's something that you lose sight on pretty easily, which is kind of frustrating. Right? It's frustrating for me because I lost sight of that. I lost sight of the plan. Not always, but sometimes I lose sight of the plan. Not so much now, but leading up to today, it's been a long journey. Yeah, you see this, like we came up. So if you really want to get down, this is what we're looking at here. Let's go to the 12 quick. 15 maybe? Yeah, I like the 15. Maybe this might even be an order block here. Let's just say it is. Okay. All right. We have our fib. We get our rejection. We're moving our way down. You don't get in on this entry, right? Because you don't see it. You don't see your entry. Dude, what's up, bro? Andrew, I miss you. But here we are, right? We get the flip. Here's our retest for the continuation. And that gets dicey when you get down this low. You need to take your appropriate TPs or make sure, for some reason you really believe you're going to go. But how do you even get to this point, right? How do you even get there, right? Because we didn't get rid of you. We get rid of you just for argument's sake. We didn't come down to my spot here. Didn't come down to it here. But what did we do? All right, to the low, to the high. Let's try the 4 minute, see if it makes more sense. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, see, like this is nice. This is real nice. This is real nice. Andrew, did you just get in here now? Anybody else just get in here now? Let me hear it in the chat. I'll talk about it again. So today marks 1 year and like 2 days in YouTube, on YouTube, the YouTube. And I'm also launching my own Discord today. Today is the day I launch my own Discord. It is paid only. There's going to be no bots. It's going to be what I think people need and none of that bullshit fluff. For those who want to trade, Those who want to learn how to trade, it is not a signals group. This is not financial advice. But I can teach you the things that I have learned over the past few years that I wish people told me in the beginning. I don't know. If you guys have been following me, you know I bitch about it all the time. These people make it seem so easy, or like, and it's just not, right? This is the hardest easy money you'll ever make. They say it is such a mind fuck to get there, and there's a lot of bullshit in the space, a lot of bullshit, and a lot of people who are full of fucking shit. Again, say it again. I'll say it over and over again. So I am launching my own Discord. It is paid. Link is in the description. There's going to be, maybe can I show you guys? Let's see if I can drag this over. Yeah, that's right. So let me just open it up and I'll read it to you. So I'm going to be posting the trades I'm in, right? I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be posting, yes, I've entered right now. Go, 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 go. That's not what it is. Remember, not a signals group. If you want to learn and grow and become potentially profitable, because nothing's guaranteed, I can bring the horse to water. I can't make you drink. But we're going to have that. We're going to have trade setups, which is really going to be where I'm at, right? There's going to be my zones, what I'm looking at for the day, for the couple days, right? If nothing changes, like I'm not making shit up. There's going to be weekly recaps. What did we see? What played out? Did I enter? Why didn't I enter? If I didn't, and what happened? Like, what overall did we make money? Did we lose money? What could we change? There's going to be macro looks, right? Macro TA, higher time frames, 4 hour and up, daily and up. Where do we think it's coming? Now you got to keep in mind, guys, like we need to do that top down, right? We need that you may not trade the weekly, you may not trade the daily, but that may help you give flow, right? Like if the daily's doing this and we're down here somewhere and you get like a 15-minute to 1 hour long in a zone that makes sense, like, okay, that could be confirmation of some sort that we're potentially looking to come back up to take this high, right? It's all relevant. There's going to be, everything else that you're going to have in there. Nothing crazy, right? There's going to be a community chat. If you guys want to do some live trading, there's some live trading. And eventually I do want to do some give backs. We'll do some give backs with some milestones. But it just gotta all make sense, right? For you guys, for me. But I do think it's time. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it'll be very beneficial for some people. Not for everybody, right? I'm not for everybody. But I think it'll be cool. So definitely check it out. There's going to be a 7-day free trial. So you guys can click on the link, get in there, do a 7-day free trial. You don't like it, you scoop, right? If you like it, you stay. $65 a month. Or you could pay for the year and you'll save money that way too. But that'll all be, if you click on the link, you'll see it all. Any problems, just message me in here, shoot me a DM in Discord, and we'll get you situated. I'm not making shit up. There's going to be weekly recaps. What did we see? What played out? Did I enter? Why didn't I enter? If I didn't, and man, this is pissing me off. Come up. I knew it was going to go down. I did get in here. Took my profits down here last night. And then I had an entry up here while I was sleepy. And then we just never did, right? Then I woke up and then I took the kid to the in-laws. This happened already. And then here we were around this time when I was heading home. There's too much to do this morning to really sit down and dial it in. Less is more for me lately. I've said it before, but when I truly take that step back and take less trades, I make more money. So, and it's actually pretty cool to say, it's okay. I'll sit down in a couple minutes and I'll find something else. It's a really good feeling. But this is also the plan here. Something down here. If we do take this high and we do reject, my anticipation is we do come into this order block. We'll come in and then we'll reject. That's my anticipation. Oh, yeah, and we're doing a giveaway today, too. So the giveaway, it's not crazy, but it's going to be 1 month access to the Discord, okay? For now, we got to start small, right? Everything starts somewhere. So what we got to do, if you want to get entered, it's going to be I'm gonna pick a winner next week, on Monday. So next Monday, we're going to go live here and we'll pick a winner. If it's just one person in here, you win. If there's a few, that's great. So what you got to do is you got to hit that like button, you got to subscribe, and you got to in the comments comment reel, REEL, like fishing reel, just like the channel name. So comment reel, like, and subscribe, guys. And we'll get you in there for a month. And at that point, if you don't like it, you know, we move on. But it should make you some money. It should make you some money. Again, I'm not spoon feeding you anything. I'm going to spoon feed you knowledge, but I'm not going to spoon feed you the trade. It's not financial advice. This is not a signals group. If you want to learn and actually be sustainable, this is where it's at. So let's fucking get it, guys. I'm pumped. I'm real pumped. How did you know? Yeah, this is the plan. Any problems, just message me in here, shoot me a DM in Discord, and we'll get you situated. Come back up. Don't go without me. I'm not making shit up. 10:07. We're gonna go for like another 15 minutes or so, guys, and then I gotta go to the in-laws. I gotta finish up. We got Hallie a little playground play set. It took me 8 hours yesterday. Come up. I got 99% of the way done, and my batteries died, and I don't know where my charger is. So I had to charge batteries overnight, and I got to wrap that up today just so she can use it. My in-laws are going to France on Friday. I had an entry up here while I was sleeping. And my daughter's with them today, so I'm hoping she wakes up from her nap at the playground ready for a rock and roll. And then I took that'd be pretty cool to the in-laws. But I need help to move the stuff. So my father-in-law is going to be there this morning, not this afternoon. So I got to get it before he leaves. There's too much to do this morning to really sit down. But anyways, less is more for me lately. I've said it before, but when I truly take that. Who we got in here? We got 4 viewers. Money, so I'll take 4 viewers, and it's actually pretty cool to say. It's okay. I'll sit down in a couple minutes and I'll find something else. It's a really good feeling. But this is also the plan here. And as of today, at least, I'm not going to be giving my overviews and signals in investor share anymore. But I'm potentially going to still be doing calls, right? I'm potentially be doing the weekly calls. I got to figure out a new time. I'm not doing Sunday nights. My anticipation into this order block. But you want anything else from that? You got to get in my Discord. That's where it's going to be. Like here, I'll do some overviews. We're going to do live calls in the Discord too, right? There's going to be a few live calls a week, half hour, hour long, 2 hour long. We're just gonna. It's not crazy. We're gonna go, right? If the market looks good and I have time, we're gonna hop in. Okay. For now, wish my in-laws would go to France or anywhere. Everything starts somewhere. Big time Burns, poor guy. Dad wasn't there. I guess he jumped on the treadmill. Dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he's okay. Damn, that sucks. Pick a winner. If it's just one person in here, you win. If there's a few, that's good. Oh boy, what does this say? Hold on. What? Why did that do that? What do you guys think? You think we're going up or going down? I think we're going down. But just right here. This is where we're looking. I'm gonna get rid of this guy because I just don't need that. I know it's there. All right. Let's get rid of you. Do we have news today? It's being slow. Thursday. Yeah, we did have fucking numbers come out today. Jeez. Okay. But why is that not? Fuck is it? Today is 9th, April 9th, 8:30 a.m. So growth rate quarter over quarter came in lower than expected, significantly lower than previous. Personal spendings per forecasted more than last month, or month over month. Core PC month over month stayed the same. Personal income month over month went down. Is that what is 125%? Right? Is that like that's actually kind of fucking crazy. You're short from 71.7. Nice, dude. Did you get short on this leg? Leg one, we'll call it, or leg two? What leg do you get short on? Because this leg makes a lot of sense. We had a flip. Come down, boom, 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 boom. Retest, continuation. You guys seeing this, or is this a foreign language to you? It's like what? It's right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, I mean that's really what I'm looking at. Today I'm not going to be live in my Discord at all. Maybe later tonight, but I doubt it because I have Hallie. My wife's working, so I'm going to go do the play set. Finish that up. Hopefully, play with her on it a little bit, and then I'm going to have her. So I'm not going to have time to get in the Discord, do any lives today. But tomorrow, I'm going to go live in Discord. So we're going to do some live trading, some live scalping, and we're going to see how that goes. So, I mean, with that being said, those are my plans, guys, right? Those are for now, something like this, right? We're going to call it this. If that don't play out, something like that, more likely. And then this, right? Short down to there, and then long down to there. TP1 is right here, plus or minus. This is the stuff that'll be laid out a little more clearly in the Discord, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, I'm done. That's all I got. You guys got any questions? Anything good? Anything bad? Anything juicy? No more coffee? I have any seltzer. Dude, my daughter drank all my damn seltzer. And by drank it all, I mean dumped it from one cup to the next until it was all on the ground yesterday, like 5 cans. It's my fault. I let it happen. But in retaliation, I'm about to drink her juice box. Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Well, apple juice never hurt nobody. Not my juice, not my problem. That's what I say. All right. Well, guys, those are my plans for now. And there could be another trade to be had, right? If we do this and we come up, you could be looking to short it too. That'll be an option, but it has to play out, right? This is what I'm looking at based on what's already played out. I'm not going to start drawing stuff because you guys are going to get confused and then people are going to get pissed off. So, Discord launched today. Links in the description. There's a 7-day free trial. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'll be back next Monday, or just Monday because it's Thursday. I'll pre-plan that stream probably the same time, 9:30. Like, subscribe, and comment real. And I'll pick someone to get a free month in the Discord. It's gonna pay for itself with that right away. Whether you decide to stay or not, it's gonna pay for itself. It's free. All that stuff I'm asking you guys to do doesn't cost you nothing but a click. Oh, that's so good. What else do I got for you? I think that's it. That's it. That's all I got. Appreciate you guys to stop by. Appreciate you guys coming. And we'll catch you guys probably Monday. I'll probably be back Monday. So thanks, Jay. Appreciate you. Pickles, Andrew, appreciate you guys for coming, man. Thanks for chatting. And sorry, Discord stuff. Anyways, guys, appreciate you, and we will see you Monday with the winner.